What are you doing? You like looking at yourself?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
I
I
gotta make sure I'm good for the camera. Okay. Hello, I'm Hillary.
And I'm Maya Lynne.
And this is the Hillary Show. Woo-hoo-hoo! Today,
Too much.
we are talking about love.
We are. I'm so happy you told me what this topic was beforehand.
I know, she was like, girl, you better tell me what we talking about today, because you don't know, right? That's what she said.
Because you took me on a homeless journey that was not homeless last season. So I just, I wanted to be.
It sure was, but since then, I've come a long ways. Like today, I just gave $7.77 to the Salvation Army. I sure did.
Won't he do it?
Huh?
Won't he do it?
And to me, that was a gift of love.
That was a huge gift of love.
That was huge.
That was everything
$7.77.
That is true.
Because
love.
we were talking about numbers last season too, so I was like, let me throw that 777 out there, like bam, like see what they do with that.
You was really tying your life together.
Gotta tie it together.
She was tying her life together.
Gotta let them know,
What does love mean to you?
Right, that's where we left off.
What does love mean to you?
Love to me is a beautiful thing. Love is a feeling. It's an expression. It's something you can try and put into words, like I did with my album, Let's Imagine a World of Love.
There you go. Plug that, girl. Get that in.
I gotta go. Let's Imagine a World of Love. Download it now on Amazon and iTunes.
I can't.
For the kid in you. But yeah, I just feel like for me, love can be expressed in so many ways. Love is a hug.
Thank you. I need that.
Love is this girl right here coming over to chill with me.
It sure is. She is not an easy commute.
Oh, okay. Easy commute. I was about to say, are you what?
No, wait a minute. You ain't easy. But you're not an easy commute. But it's love. I came up with.
Okay, as long as it's out of love.
You know what? I actually define love is how you make someone else feel.
Ooh, I like that.
It doesn't have really anything to do with you outside of how you make someone else feel.
See, that's that deep love right there.
That's that deep love.
That deep love.
That's that deep love. Because I'm always trying to define, especially to men, the difference between love and in love.
There is a difference.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, if love is like how I make someone feel, being in love is how that person makes me feel.
Ooh, that's just deep right there.
Ain't it? Give me a book deal, Lord.
Yeah, I think that's
think?
very interesting. For me, though.
Yeah, what do you
For
think?
me, love it goes both ways. It's how that person makes me feel, how I make that person feel. Being in love ain't got nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay. So have you been in love?
That's personal. We will discuss that after the show. You might have to wait 3, 4, 5 more, 6 more seasons to find that out. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it real.
Okay. Well, how do you define in love then?
You gonna ask me all this in front of the people? Okay, so
the episode is called Love. This is not outside of the scope of the episode.
So in love.
Yes.
Woo!
I'm not telling you to tell them about
To me, there's definitely a difference. See, like for example, I have male friends that I just love. Like I love them to pieces. But in love is that next level where to me in love it depends. Okay? So now it's what society has conditioned you to believe versus what you yourself believe. Like
I don't care what society.
But we are programmed. So like I feel like I've been programmed to believe that being in love is something that is between like a romantic relationship. You're in love with someone. But for me personally, it doesn't even have to be a person. Like I'm in love with spreading love to everybody,
But I'm in love with myself, so that means like how I make myself feel is in love. Like, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I do believe that in love has been romanticized.
So the question is, does being in love have to be a romantic relationship? What do you think? Think? Leave a comment. Let us know if you think being in love has to be a romantic relationship, or can being in love just be like, for example, I'm in love with creating songs about love.
Now, do you believe that if you can fall in love, you can fall out of love?
Now, I feel like if you fall out of love, then it wasn't love to begin with, because I believe true love is lasting and love conquers all. Love is eternal, you know? If you fell out of it, then that wasn't really love. That may have been lust or like or infatuation or obsession, but it sure ain't love if you falling out of it. Love is forever. Forever.
You holding real strong to that. I have been in love and I have fallen out of love. I think I do kind of go with more towards society's ideas of romanticizing love, but it's also with things. Like sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I am so in love with this song. And then after you hear it way too many times, you're like, ooh, child, I am done with that song. And then I just fall out of love with it and I don't really want to hear it for a long period of time anymore. But for like 6 months, that song would be like my jam. Do you know what I mean?
You're like making me think here, like really.
See what I'm saying? Like it. I think there's so much gray area to like love. Like there's so much gray area. Like what you said is true. Society does romanticize love with all the romantic comedies and the holidays and birthdays and anniversaries and all of that stuff, right? But I do believe that. This is sad. We can be in love with things as well.
Now, should we be in love with things?
It might not be healthy.
Right, because things, here I go. I don't mean to start preaching already, but the things of this world at some point may fade away.
True.
So,
like that favorite song I had.
Right. But I feel like the love, when you connect with another being, with another spirit, like I feel like that love is eternal. It should be anyway, if it's actually love. That's my opinion. That's,
Now, what if, because we as human people,
we human people. Are you
human
people?
We as human people are constantly evolving and changing. So sometimes people don't change together. Platonic love or romantic love, right? And so,
and that's just sad if people don't change together.
Are you best friends with the same person that you were best friends with as your first very best friend?
No, and I still haven't recouped. Because I don't understand. The way I am, it's like I have friends from way back in the day that we used to talk like every single day. And in my head and in my heart, I don't understand what happened. Like they're different ones. Like there's one where we'll keep in touch on Facebook or something like that. And I appreciate that because that's just, a sign letting someone know they're thinking of you.
Right.
But in my heart, I'm still like, what happened? Like, I still have so much love. I'm talking about friends. Like, I love hard. Like, I have so much love for my friends that it's like when that fades away for no reason, there was no falling out or anything. Hillary, no understand. I know compute. I don't understand.
We just gonna do accents all the time? We just gonna do accents? We just gonna do accents. Now, I don't understand.
Don't understand it. You understand it though because
I do.
You feel like people change and then that's your explanation.
And sometimes people come back to you. But I think that when you experience different things, you can't expect to always have that relationship the same. Because you know what? When you don't have a husband and kids, and they have a husband and kids, that is their
now what if they don't have a husband and kids? Then what?
Okay, well this seems like it's very personal. I didn't feel like you had to go anywhere with the personal realm because you told them maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 11 episodes later we can talk about the personal. No, I mean if they don't have kids, then they might just be experiencing something very different than you. Whether it's culturally, they might have moved away. Right? They might be in a different profession from you now and don't really relate maybe from a creative standpoint. And they might not be a creative artist. I feel like we're in a counseling session right now. How can I help you with your love? Well, no, I mean, I say this because there's so many things. Go ahead. There's so many things about love, and it's like a slippery slope, man. It's a slippery slope.
I'm just feeling like we should just call her Dr. Love because you just have the answers for everything, don't you?
I think so. I'm really good at breaking it down for everybody but myself. I am still friends with 80% of my ex-boyfriends.
Wow.
Now, when I say friends, that means we talk on Facebook. Only one of my exes do I like still talk on the phone with, because I just think that is disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, once they moved on and I moved on, you don't want to have it linger into something else. So that's what I mean. Like, I can fall out of love, but still have love.
Okay.
Too gray of an area?
No, I get what you're
weird?
saying. I get what you're saying. I may not agree with it, you
Okay.
know, but I get what you're saying. Everybody's different.
What is your ideal of love for humanity?
I want humanity to just... We're going to have to come back to that in a later episode. We're out of time. Thank you. This has been the Hillary Show. Wait, the Hillary Show.
Upside down.
But that is an excellent question. We'll be back with that at a later show about what is our definition of love for humanity, because that is such a broad topic. And I've got a lot of views on it. But we're out of time. Thank you so much. Until next time.
Bye. Oh, I'm hot.